Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about what lenders look for on a credit report, because now I'm a mortgage loan originator. If you didn't know. Okay, so I'm a mortgage loan originator in the state of Florida. So if you're looking to buy a home in Florida, you're looking to get approved, holla at your girl Jovencia, and I will put my information down the video so you can contact me or fill out the application if you're interested in getting approved for a home. I'm your girl. Okay, so today I want to talk to you guys about what we look for when looking at a credit report. What do we look for? I know a lot of people planning to buy a home, or if you're not sure if your credit is good enough, but you're trying to buy a home, you're not 100% sure. I'm here to help. I will tell you exactly what we look for on a credit report. Okay, so stay tuned and watch the whole video. Please like and subscribe, okay, and comment on the video if you have any questions, or you can hit me up. I'll have my phone number in there as well, email, down the video. Check me out, okay? I will have all the details down. So let's get into the video. So first of all, we'll look for your credit card utilization. Okay, that's the first thing we look at. So make sure you're not using above 30%. So we look, we try to make it 30%. Like, the lower your balance is, the better. Okay, so have it 30% or less on your credit card, all your credit cards. That's the first thing we look at. We'll look at those as well. The second thing we look at collection accounts. How many collection accounts do you have? And we add them together and see if they're above $2,000. If they're above $2,000, you will have to pay it, or we count 5% of that. So let's say you have a collection. Well, let's say your collection add up to $5,000. So we look at 5% of $5,000. Okay, so that's what we look at, 5% of that $5,000. So we put it as like for your debt to income ratio. If it's below $2,000, you're lucky. So if it's below $2,000, your collections, all your collections add up to less than $2,000. Perfect. We do, we just don't care. We avoid it. We act like we don't see it. We move on. Okay. So if it's less than $2,000, we don't worry about it. Okay. The third thing we'll look at is inquiries. What are you applying for? We're trying to look at what you're applying for. We do not like recent inquiries. So if your inquiry is like from a month ago, 2 months ago, we don't like that. So if you're trying to buy a home and you're looking to go to a lender and trying to see if you get approved, please do not start applying for credit cards, okay? Because it looks bad on you if it's kind of like a red flag, but it's like, it doesn't mean you're not gonna get a loan because of that, but we look at it as a really red flag. Like, why are you applying for credit cards? Like, why? And we do not like new credit cards. If you just apply for a credit card and you trying to apply for a loan, we do not like new inquiries. So if you're just applying for credit cards, you're just the type of person that just love to apply for credit cards. If you're trying to get approved for a home, you're trying to buy a home, do not apply for credit cards, and do not apply for a car. Okay, do not finance a car, because it will decrease your debt to income ratio. Any new recent inquiry is going to get questioned. Okay, we're gonna question it, like, why are you applying for credit cards? No, don't. And new credit card applications, you're going to have to write an explanation. Why did you need that credit card? You're going to need an explanation. So if you have a credit card, don't worry. You just need an explanation to get approved. So the underwriter is going to ask, the processor is going to ask for an explanation. We're going to need explanation, baby. So that's why I said be careful, not applying for credit cards, not applying for any recent things. A car is a hell no. Excuse my language, but a car is a heck no, because of the fact that it's just gonna lower your debt to income. So you're gonna qualify for less, pretty much. So the more debt you have, the lower you qualify for. Like, the amount is gonna be low. Okay, so we do not like no debt. We do not like no inquiry. 4 things we look out for on our credit report is we look at your student loans. Is your student loans are in good standing? Are they in default? Like, what's going on your student loans? And for your student loans, we count 1% or 0.5% of your student loan. So if you have $100,000 student loan debt on student loans, we look at 1% of that. So 1% of $100,000 is about $10,000. So $10,000 is what we'll count as for your debt to income. Okay, so we look 1%. So 1% of your student loan, or 5% if you're going for FHA. So if it's an FHA loan, we look at 0.5% of your student loan. If it's a conventional or the type of loan, it's most likely going to be 1%. So 1% of your student loan, that's what we count for towards your debt, okay? So the next thing, the fifth thing we look out for, number 5, we'll look out for late payments. Do you have any recent late payments? We do not like late payments. So if you have like a recent late payments, we kind of like, are you going to be late on your mortgage because you was late on the Chase credit card? You know, we look at that very carefully. We do not like late payments that are less than a year old. If it's less than a year old, it's a red flag. So we rather have your late payments older than a year, preferably 2 years. Okay, 2 years is what we look at. If it's 2 years, we don't really care too much. If it's 2 years late payments, but if it's like 6 months, 7 months, it's kind of like it's giving red flag. Okay, so we don't like that. So we definitely look out for late payments. Another thing we look out for is of course your debt. Your debt together and see how much is your debt, and you look at your income, and that's going to give your debt to income ratio. I will have a separate video where I go deeper on debt to income. Okay, so watch out for my video. So please like and subscribe to this one so you can, you know, and hit the bell button. Hit the bell button so when the next video drop, probably next week, when the next video drop, you will get notified. Okay, so the next video will probably be about more deeper into debt to income. I want to explain that more, but yeah, we also calculate your debt. We look at that. So the less debt you have, the better. Also look at your score, which is obvious. So we look at your score. We prefer 640 or higher, but you can get a loan with 580 because FHA loans, you can get a loan below 580, but preferably like 640 or higher. That's your middle score. That should be your FICO, not your Credit Karma score. We have our own scoring model, so we like 640 or higher, but if it's 580, that's fine. You can get FHA loans. If it's 620, it's fine. You can still get approved. So don't be sad if you have a 620, you have a 580, you have a 600. It's okay. There's loans. We have a lot of programs out there that can help you. Okay, so it's okay. But we just like 640. We just like that. But if you have something lower, it's okay. We got you. Well, so, if your Experian is 640, your Equifax is 620, and your TransUnion is 600, we're gonna take the 620. So we look at your middle score. So 620. So that's gonna be your score basically. So we look at the middle score. Okay. So but not least, we omit charge-offs and medical bills. So if you have medical bills or you have a lot of charge-offs on the credit report, you can forget about those. Don't worry about it. Don't care about it because we don't care about it. Okay, we omit those. We don't even care. But the thing is, I would say is, if your score is kind of low and you have a lot of medical bills, I recommend removing those so you can boost your score, because maybe removing that medical bills will probably jump up your score by like 20 points or 30 points, or maybe removing that charge off can actually help your score. I would definitely, you know, contact a credit repair specialist or start disputing my own. I would do that, honestly. If I see my score is kind of low and I have a lot of charge off, I would definitely dispute it, even though we don't really care. Even though as a mortgage loan originator, we don't care. But personally, if your score low, I would definitely do something about it. I wouldn't just keep it because we don't care, but you know, it will save you a lot of interest rate. Maybe you can get maybe you can get some down payment assistance if you had a better score. So low, and the reason that it's low is because you have a lot of charge-offs or medical bills. I will definitely dispute those. I would definitely go ahead and write a letter and dispute those, because that can be the reason you're not at the 640. That can be a reason you're not at 650. That could be a reason you're not to the 700 because you have a collection from your doctor office or whatever, from your private doctor you went to. So if you have a collection, medical bills, medical that's specifically hurting you, and you realize that it drop your score, even though we omit those, we do not care about those, I will still get them removed. I repeat, I will still get those removed if my score is low, okay? But if your score is high, you're in the 680, you're in the 700, you have a good credit score, and you just have a couple medical bills or you have a couple charge-offs, I personally wouldn't care about those as much, because we don't care, because we don't look at those, we omit those. But if your score is low and you realize you have some charge-offs you can take off, might as well take them off, because that can be the reason why your score low. So I would definitely dispute those. And if you need help disputing anything on your credit report, you're more than welcome to book a free consultation with my credit repair company. You know, as you guys know, I'm a credit specialist as well, and I own a credit repair company called Upgrade Financial Services. So if you need help, you don't know what you're doing, you kind of like, I've been trying to dispute this off and it hasn't come off yet, I'm confused, you can definitely come and book a free consultation. We'll give you a call, we'll talk to you and see what's going on, and we have programs and offers that can help you improve your credit profile and potentially improve your credit score. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys today. Please like and follow and comment below if you have any questions, if you're concerned about anything in your credit report. As a mortgage loan originator, I'm here to help. As your credit specialist, I'm here to help as well. So you're welcome to, you know, talk to me. I will have my phone number, like I said, down below. I will have my email, my website. You can easily reach out to me if you're struggling with anything. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video and have a beautiful day. Thanks for watching.